the structure is correct, you don't need to make any kind of changes. ठीक है, चलो chat box में मुझे फटाफट से आंसर बताओ, then I will do the discussion with you. Kindly mark the answer. Okay, now let us do the discussion. Yes, good morning, dear. Good morning to all of you once again. So the statement says the students have been dash announcement of the exam dates since unlock 1.0. So basically, they are talking about the COVID unlock. Okay, after the quarantine period was step by step being removed by the government according to the cases in that particular area. Okay, so now the words are anticipates. Anticipate, what is the meaning of anticipate? Anticipate is basically indicating expectation, expecting. Okay, and we can see the same word in option number 2, that is expecting. So basically anticipates and expecting, these are synonym, but when you look into the statement, we have seen that the structure is indicating have been. Have been is what? Present perfect continuous structure, and when we use present perfect continuous structure, it should always be followed by V4 form of verb. V4 form of verb means the ing form of verb. Like if the word would have been anticipating, then it would have been correct. We have to write the word in V4 form, and the word that is in V4 form is expecting. The students have been expecting announcement of the exam date. Okay, so since it was everything was being unlocked step by step, schools and educational institutions were being opened, so now the students were expecting that soon there will be announcement for the exam date as well. Okay, so since the word is not in its grammatically correct structure, that's why we eliminated anticipate and we selected expecting. Delay means to postpone something, and accept means when you are okay, and when you are okay with something, that when you readily take something in, that is accept. Okay, understood? So our correct answer will be option number 2. Now it was a simple question only. Next, question 14. The WHO has advised all the nations to improve facilities of infrastructure in health sector to improving, properly, ameliorate, or helping. Okay, answer. Batao, what should be the answer? Waiting for your response. See, you need to know the meaning of the word. If the word meaning is clear, you can easily answer the question. Okay, chalo, let us discuss. So basically, the WHO has advised all the nations to improve facilities. See, when we have written two is again, when we talk about the grammatical structure, two is always followed by V1 form of verb. What verb is this? This is non-finite verb, that is infinitive. So the infinitive structure should be the verb, should be written in V1 form. Okay, the present form of the verb. Improved is the past form. Improving is the past form, sorry, continuous form. Then we have properly. Properly does not synchronize with the meaning of the statement, so the WHO has advised the nations to obviously improve the facilities. Okay, and ameliorate is the synonym for improve. Okay, so since this is written in V1 form, that means this is forming the grammatically correct structure. So our correct answer will be option number 3. Option 4 is also in V4 form. This will be incorrect. Understood? So there are certain questions where even if you don't know the meaning of the words properly, you can apply elimination with basic grammar. Now you can see that improving, properly and helping, none of these are in their V1 form. So we are left with only one option, that is ameliorate. Even if you don't know the meaning of ameliorate, applying some basic logic here, you will be able to finalize your answer. So these type of hints are sometimes provided in the passage. It's just that you have to be a bit smart, be a bit witty to understand this, and for that you obviously need practice. This will not come in one day. You need to practice these kind of questions so that it would be easier for you to apply the elimination method. Okay, understood? Now moving ahead to the next question, question number 15. The statement says, we have known for a long time that the emotional content of films and television program can affect psychological health. Okay, now what is the answer here? Okay, now let us discuss the answer. Effect. Okay, now see, talking about the grammatical structure again, we can see before the word that is highlighted, we can see that can is written. Now can is what? Modal. When we use a modal, modal should always be followed by V1 form of verb. Understood? So here we can again do the elimination of the words that those are not in their V1 form. So option 1 eliminated, option 3 eliminated, and option 4 eliminated. Now we are only left with two words, that is the word given in the question, that is affect, and the word given in the option number 2, that is effect. Affect means what is the, when we use the word affect, affect somewhere indicates a change or alteration. Okay, a change or alteration in something, and effect means when you are trying to stimulate something. Effect indicates stimulation. Okay, when you stimulate something. So talking about the structure and requirement of the statement, it is asking, we have known for a long time that the emotional content of films and television program, emotional content, that means the things that are drawing the public on emotional level, program can change psychological health. Okay, so it will affect, that means it will change psychological health. Now what is stimulation? Stimulation means going in one direction. We have not talked, we haven't talked about any kind of particular emotional intelligence or ability of a person, and then we are talking about the stimulation in that. We are talking about the changes. Like for example, if I say that I am in a very good mood as of now, okay, everything is okay, and then I go to watch a movie that is some kind of a depressing love story, or something that is periodical and showing the hardships of the colloquial structure of any place. So after watching that, what will happen? Even if my mood was jolly, somewhere I will be depressed. Okay, so this is making an alteration, that is making a change, understood, in my psychological understanding. It is other way around also. For example, if I'm upset and I go and watch a comedy movie, I might feel a bit lighter than the heaviness that I was feeling few hours hours back before watching that movie. So yes, obviously this emotional things that is attached to the content of a movie definitely affects the psychological structure in a human being, and it changes their mind. It does not stimulate anything, because for stimulation first we need to mention a particular kind of emotion, and then we can stimulate that, but there is no particular emotion mentioned. So it is basically talking about the alteration. You might be feeling this, but after watching the movie you might feel in a bit different way. Understood? So this is change and alteration. So that means effect is not the correct word, affect is the correct word, and our correct answer will be then option number 5, that is no change required. I hope this is clear. Any query, please mention in the comment section. So I suppose nobody has any doubt right now. Okay, now moving ahead to the next question. Then next we have another pattern. What is this? The from 16 to 18 following question, a sentence with highlighted words are given. You can see that 4 words are highlighted in the question. Okay, find out the word that can, need to be interchanged to make the statement meaningful. Interchange, that means this is word swap. So among the 4 questions we have done several times, you already know the pattern. That means there are 4 words and 2 words might not be in their correct position. You have to swap, that means interchange their position to make the statement contextually, grammatically and meaningfully correct. Understood? So kindly answer the question, then I'll do the discussion with you. Okay, now let us discuss no change. Okay, let's see. So the statement says around the world, more than 4.8 million people consume their nutrition supplement. Now, what is a supplement? Supplement is basically something that you add on. Okay, when you are consuming some kind of food, you make an add on to complete some kind of requirement that is in your diet, which is not being fulfilled by the food that you are consuming on everyday basis. Like we consume carbs, proteins, minerals, nutrition, everything on a daily basis, but sometimes what happens, we are eating and the eating is being done just for the sake of filling our stomach. Okay, we are not getting the required protein, we are not getting the required carbs that is needed for your body to grow, develop, to be strong, to strengthen. Okay, so then we add what? Supplement. So supplement is not the basic structure, it is basically an add-on to complete the lapses that is there in your food habit, or that is the requirement of your body. Okay, so when we talk about nutrition supplement is not the actual word here. We will be using nutrition products. Okay, so they are consume their nutrition products every day. So around itna people consume their nutrition product every day. That means that is our everyday activity, everyday eating food. Like herb, like alive, many companies offer dietary supplement for nearly every category. So now here we will use supplement. So companies are offering what? Dietary supplement. Like when we are eating, generally many people, those who are not working out or those who are not doing any kind of physical training, they eat just for the sake of filling their stomach. As I have told you, they don't measure that what is the requirement of their body, what they should consume, that they are lacking in iodine or they are lacking in protein, or they should reduce the carbs that they are consuming, it is too much, so etc. So all these things, generally those who are not working out, as I've said, they don't care about it. They just only feel that my stomach needs to be fulfilled. But those who are actually caring about it, what they do is, apart from having the food that they are having on daily basis, whatever cut is required for at that particular place, they make a cut there. And apart from that, they also use some dietary food, that is the supplement, that is the add-on to fill the lapses that they are lacking. Like their daily food is not giving them the required protein. Okay, so this generally happens. For example, if a person is vegetarian, so it is very difficult to get good source of protein. You get it from lentils and paneer, okay, cottage cheese, but then the work that is being done by egg and chicken, it's quite faster. So they don't get that because they are vegetarian. So what they do, they use this supplement, the protein powder, the protein shake, that adds to the lapses there. Okay, so this is the add-on structure. So here when we talk about dietary, we are talking about add-on, not the basic product. So here the word supplement will come and the word product will go there. Okay, nutrition product and supplement. So overall our statement will stand like, around the world, more than 4.8 million people consume their nutrition products every day, like Herbalife. Many companies offer dietary supplement, okay, for nearly every category, dietary supplement. So we are going to interchange word number B and word number D. So our correct answer will be option number 3. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, so now moving ahead to the next question. Question number 17 on your screen. Same similar instruction, that is word swap. Kindly solve this question. Okay, now let us do the discussion. So 17, option number 4. Okay, let's see. Some plantations may be economic to maximize their economic. Plantation cannot be economic, so the word should be clearly, we can see, managed. Some plantations, that means we are talking about some kind of farming, may be managed to maximize their economic return. See, now managed return is not possible, so obviously to maximize their economic return, but more commonly trees are grown until they reach a size that is optimum, that is the required size for its definite structure, for its definite amount of growth that is required. Okay, so optimum is the required desirable structure, so to for the intended market. So basically the statement is trying to say that some plantations may be managed according to their economic return, that means as per the requirement of the market they should be cut and harvested. But but in general, when we talk about the common term, the trees are not generally cut down in between for the marketing purpose. As per the requirement, they first reach their optimal condition, that means the required condition, then only they are cut and harvested. Okay, so the word number C and D are in their appropriate position. Word number A and B needs to be interchanged. So A and B, that means yes, option number 4 will be the correct answer. Understood? Now moving ahead to the next question. I hope this is clear. Nothing to ask anybody? So I assume this to be clear. Okay, fine. Now moving ahead to the next question. Question number 18 of the similar content. Please answer. Okay, now let us do discussion. Option number one. Okay, I can see two of you answering option number one. Option 1, AD. Yes. Okay, now let's see. So the statement is digital transformation. Transformation, that means the changes that is required, is the requirements, obviously. Okay, so the changes that is required of digital technology in the, now digital transformation is the requirement of digital technology. Now if we look into this word, it will we need a change here, because transformation is only indicating the need for the changes, the requirement for the changes. So that is transformation. So we don't need to use requirement here. So this requirement should be exchanged or interchanged with what? Integration. Is the integration. Integration means coming together. Okay, forming as a whole to fulfill the desired or the required amount of things that are required, that are the basically the checkpoints. Okay, so is the integration of digital technology in the business fundamentally changing. Fundamentally changing. Fundamental, what is fundamental? Something that is basic and important, that means required. Okay, basic requirement. So that is fundamentally changing how you deliver value to the customers. Customers is okay here. And meet the changing market requirements, and you meet the changing market requirement, that means whatever is required in the market by the customers. So digital transformation, that means the required changes are very important in the market, so that you can reach and fulfill the demands of the customer. Because as a customer, I want something, and the company and has to provide that. If the company is not providing me that, I won't be able to take leverage from there. Why? Because the requirement of mine is not being fulfilled by that particular company on that particular genre. So they need to change something. They need to make some kind of transformation, so that they can meet my need. Then only I will purchase their product. Now if that product is not helping me, is not benefiting me anywhere, why will I purposely purchase that? So it should make conspicuous changes according to my requirement as a customer. Then only I will purchase that, and then only you will gain profit. So this changes, this adaptation on the company level is very important to read the meet the required demands of the customers, consumers. Understood? So A and D needs to be interchanged. The word number B and C are appropriate in their position. So hence our correct answer will be option number 1. Okay, so all of your answers are correct, those who have marked 1. Now moving ahead to the next question. Question number 19. Okay, 19 is, in the following question 4 words have been given. Okay, fine. Select the incorrect word and mark your answer if all the words are correctly spelled. Okay, misspelled. Fine. So there are 4 words. You have to tell me which word, the spelling of which word is incorrect. If all are correct, then in that situation you will select on option number 5. चलो फटाफट से आंसर करिए आप लोग. Okay, now let us discuss. All of the above are correct. Okay, no, all the spellings are not correct. Accommodate means to fit in somewhere. Okay, so this word, the spelling is correct. Archives means historical document where that is stored somewhere. So this spelling is also correct. Word number 3, the changes, adaptability that we did in the last class according to the requirement of the situation, the environment. Okay, so changeability. So the spelling should be CHANGE ABLITY, ठीक है, changeability, ability, change abilities, this will be the correct structure. So our correct answer is option number C, that is option 1. And assassination means killing of the authority, some minister, you can say the king, you can say. So if a person murders or kills that person, that is assassination, understood? So our correct answer will be option number, word number C, which is given in option number 1. Okay, so option number 1 will be our correct answer. And in the meantime, I have also explained you the meaning of the remaining words. Please mark it down. Whenever I am talking and explaining you the meaning of certain words, the main reason is that the objective of that is basically these are the commonly asked words in your exam. Like for example, here it is asked in misspelled, it might be asked in word swap, later it might be asked in antonym, synonym. So you should remember, you should try, at least try to remember the words, meaning of the words as much as possible, so that it will be easier for you to answer other sections when you see the occurrence of such kind of words in other questions as well. That is the main reason I always explain you meaning of all the words, understood? So please write it down, kindly write it down, whatever word meanings I am telling you. So we have a little bit of time, but I don't think we will be able to complete. Let's see first what is the next pattern. Okay, incorrect. Spelling mistake only. We can do one more then. Okay, please answer question number 20. In 20, we'll stop today. Now, answer. Okay, now let us discuss the answer. So the question is option number 5. Okay, let's see. Commissioner. Commissioner is the post. Okay, talking about the police hierarchy. So the spelling is correct. Diligence. The spelling of diligence is incorrect. It should be diligence. Okay, diligence. The person who is in a energetic way trying to find out something, very curious or inquisitive, we say. Okay, that is diligence. So word number B is incorrect. That means option number 4. Millennium means 1,000 years. Spelling is correct. And reimbursement means when you have paid something but you are not supposed to pay, so the other person for on whose behalf you are paying, or you are doing something for your company, the company is supposed to give you that money, you will not do. So the when you spend it on yourself but the company will return you, okay, that is reimbursement. So you get your money back because you were not supposed to pay at the first place. It's just that for the time being you paid, but you will get the return. That is reimbursement. Okay, so all three these three spellings are correct. Word number B spelling was incorrect, so we clicked on word number B. Okay, option number 4. So we stop here today. Okay, session अच्छा लगा तो like जरूर करना, and if you are new to the channel, please click on the bell icon and subscribe the channel so that you can receive notifications of all the upcoming classes that we have aligned for you. Okay, and one more announcement that I would like to make: the students, those who are our existing students, there is the offer till before Durga Puja, that if you bring an outsider student, any of your friend who is willing to join Mahendras, you will get the MAC batch free. That is advanced class. That is as per your requirement for banking or SSC, whatever MAC you want, you will get that batch in free if there is a student from your reference. You just have to give your ID. So if you have anyone, please contact them and let them know. And plus we have puja offers also for the admission right now. Rest of the details is being scrolled on your screen. You can talk to in our office. You can directly come to our office and have a conversation here to the executives. So I stop here today. Till then, thank you everyone and have a good day. Thank you all.